Welcome back to the OrganizedPreneur podcast, the Launchpad. And this is where systems and strategy meet simplicity. I am your host, Aldreama Harper. And today we're talking about something that holds many brilliant women back, and that is perfectionism. I've talked to many clients and many collaborators and many people that I've met who struggle with perfectionism. But since I'm talking about podcasters and particularly female podcasters, which is my audience, I just wanted to share a little bit on that topic. Because let's be honest, your podcast does not need perfection. It needs your voice. And as women or female entrepreneurs, we often feel the pressure. Like our content has to be flawless and everything has to be perfect before we can even put it out into the world. Some of the clients that I've worked with recently have struggled in that area when we're working together to come up with a name or a title or, content. And I'm here to tell you that it's your voice that people want. They're waiting for you to show up authentically. They're waiting for you to show up with value into the world. And so it does not have to be flawless. In fact, people want to just see the real you and hear the real you. And that mindset about perfection is keeping powerful voices silent. It's hiding brilliant ideas. It's delaying transformation both for you and the people who need your message. And so the truth is perfectionism is the silent killer of podcasts. Most of us don't struggle with what to say. We struggle to hit the record button because we're wanting everything to be perfect. Why? Because we've overthought everything. Like we tell ourselves, the mic isn't professional enough. I get that all the time. What kind of mic do I need? Well, you can start your podcast with earbuds. I have clients who's done that. Or what kind of intro music do I need? Do I need intro music? Well, the outline is not ready yet. Meanwhile, back at the farm, people are still waiting. Your audience is still waiting. They're waiting for your wisdom that you've been holding back on. Now, let me be clear about this. This is not about lowering your standards. It's about refining them. And you're only going to do that when you start messy. Start messy. Excellence is about progress. It says, let's start with version 1.0 and just grow from there. But perfectionism, on the other hand, it demands everything be perfect before you even begin. And that is paralyzing. The truth is, successful podcasters aim for 90% perfection. That's more than enough to get started. You have time to tweak and grow. And I can tell you, over the years that I've been podcasting, I've tweaked and pivoted and done things over the years to just get better. And I still don't feel like I'm there because there's still more room to grow. But you can't improve on something that doesn't exist. So I want to just share with you 3 steps actually to just overcome podcast perfectionism. Because if you're ready to kick perfectionism to the curb and get your podcast into the world, you might want to lean into these 3 steps. Number 1, set a launch date and then tell someone. I tell this to my clients that this is what helps you to stay accountable, because people, once you put it out there, people are waiting. So don't just keep it to yourself. Announce it to your audience, your biz besties and people on social media. That's accountability. And it's a very powerful motivator. So set a launch date and tell someone. Number 2, create a minimum viable podcast framework. Forget perfect. Here's what you actually need to launch: a clear name and simple description, a way to record. Yes, you can do this on your phone. 3 topics with bullet points and a basic intro and outro script. That's it. Build the foundation, and you can polish it as you go. So that's number 2, create a minimum viable podcast framework. Number 3, embrace the learning curve. Embrace the learning curve. Every single podcaster you admire started with imperfect episodes. I promise you that. If you go back and listen to any of the podcasters that you are, enamored with because of where they are now, if you go back and listen to some of their earlier episodes, they're not going to be as wonderful as they are now because they started with imperfect episodes. And what separates them from the ones who quit is that they keep going. They didn't wait until they knew it all. That's an issue with a lot of podcasters and online entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs in general. People in general, they want to know before they start. Now, I'm not saying you just throw things out there. I'm saying that start with where you are. That's a biblical principle. And so they learned by doing and then got better one episode at a time. So that's number 3. Embrace the learning curve. Number 4, the women who need your message. They're not waiting for perfect sound or studio vibes. They are waiting for you, your story, your insight, your perspective. And that matters more than any editing software or intro music. Your episode doesn't have to be your best. It just has to be your first, because excellence comes through consistent creation, not endless preparation. So today I challenge you. I challenge you to choose progress over perfection. Start with what you have. Let your voice be heard, even if it's not perfect. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start growing with a clear strategy, I want you to check out the links in the description where you can book a call with me and we'll map out a strategy. And so I hope this was helpful for you. If this episode inspired you, feel free to subscribe and share it with a fellow entrepreneur and leave a review. You never know who needs this message today. So thank you for hanging out with me. And until then, stay organized, stay inspired, and I'll see you in your earbuds soon. Have an amazing day.